As we head into another exciting weekend of boxing, Friday, May 15th is a date that's going to kick things off. And it's going to be from Wittenberg, Germany, believe it or not. Let's talk about what's happening in Germany and why you should be interested in tuning in. The battle that'll take place in Germany is going to be an IBF eliminator. Yeah, we're going to have Karen Chukhadzhian taking on Patty Donovan for the IBF welterweight title eliminator. These two combatants are going to face one another, scheduled for 12 rounds out of Württemberg, Germany. Yeah, you see, a lot of people are not talking about fights like this, but eventually one of these men will end up in the ring against someone that you are familiar with. Now, most of us are familiar with Karen because he's been in there against the likes of Jaron Boots Ennis, not once, but twice, giving Ennis all kinds of trouble during their face-off. Now, the thing about Karen is he can fight, and we know this due to the two matches that he's had against Boots. He can fight in a variety of ways. He can be a stick and move artist. He can be an aggressor. He can come forward and pursue, and he can throw punches in volume. So you never know with him what you're going to get. Now, Patty Donovan, on the other hand, is a fighter who was showcased, and most recently, his two fights against Lewis Crocker saw him lose two fights where the first he was easily winning, and the second, Crocker turned things around on him and became a different type of a fighter and pulled it out with a split decision victory. It was the first fight that Donovan had against Crocker that really sent things south for him. In a battle in which he was winning handily, Patty Donovan decided to take it upon himself. Being the Irishman he is, he decided to roughhouse and go after Crocker in a way where he was fouling, and he began to have points deducted for him. And eventually it led to a disqualification where in the 8th round, after hitting Crocker after the bell, he blew the entire situation. They tried to blame it on referee Marcus McDonald, but McDonald had given him plenty of opportunity to steer straight in that fight. Donovan just wouldn't listen. And so therefore, after head clashes, low blows, things of that nature, he just fouled out, literally. So that was in March of 2025. In September of the same year, they fought their rematch. And Donovan was down in the 3rd round and in the 5th, resulting in a split decision loss where Crocker came out on top. Now, Crocker has since been in a situation where he is holding fast to that title. You can thank Ed Hearn for that, because he's not letting Crocker fight anyone that may take that title off of him handily. But enter now Karen Chukhadzhian, and he's going to be facing Patty Donovan. Donovan had better have his mental together in this fight, because Karen has shown himself to be quite an interesting individual as he approaches fights. You see, the tail of the tape have these two men where they will be competing with records of Donovan's record is presently 14 wins, 2 losses with 11 KOs. Of course, the 2 losses are to Crocker. Now, Karen, he's coming in with his record of 26 wins, 3 losses, 14 KOs. The Ukrainian now is 30 years of age. He's 5'9" and a half. And he's the type of fighter that, like I said, has a diverse approach to boxing. His first loss goes all the way back to April of 2015, when he lost a split decision to Andriy Vilosky. And that gentleman, when they fought, was over in the Ukraine. Now, Donovan, as he matches up against Karen, is coming into this fight where he stands 5'9". He's a southpaw. And that could prove to give Karen some issues, although Jaron Boots Ennis was able to switch to southpaw. Having a fighter who completely fights out of that position could cause issues, or maybe not. Altogether, I think it's a quality matchup, because these men are in a division where they should be fighting each other. There shouldn't be a holdup on the title like Hearn likes to do. Every time he has a world titleist, he will sit on the title and not let his fighters fight. And he seemingly purposely loses purse bids, so fights go out the window. The sooner that Zuffa is able to do things in a more stringent way, the better off it'll be for all of boxing. All of the promoters are not like Ed Hearn, but he is definitely one of the worst, in my opinion. There have been so many fights over the years that he could have made, both in the men and women's division of boxing, and he has stalled fights out, ruined the due date by making fights be overdue. Just look back at Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Those men, there's no reason why they should not have fought one another and faced each other in their primes. You can look at the Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua situation. You can look at the Anthony Joshua, Luis King Kong Ortiz situation. You can look at the Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury situation. There's just fight after fight after fight that Hearn would not put the matches together. So it remains to be seen if the IBF will force Crocker to fight one of these guys. If it's Karen, it's possible that it could take place. If it's Donovan, Crocker may opt to say, I don't want to fight him for a third time. Either way that you look at it, this is an opportunity for these men to come together and do their thing. Now, on the undercard, you have a young man that is someone that they are prepping to be a fighter in the future in the heavyweight division. Now, the only thing about future prospects in the heavyweight division is very difficult to tell what they bring to the ring, because early on, matchmakers are always trying to put them in positions to have knockouts and be crowd pleasing. And that may not necessarily be the case with each and every one of these men, but you're going to see it, especially when Emmanuel Odiasi comes in and he's taking on Nick Webb in a battle that'll be slated for 10 rounds. Now, when you look at the two fighters, Odiasi is from Germany. He's 6'8", an Orthodox fighter that's 27 years of age. Now, his record is impressive: 10 wins, no losses, and 8 KOs. Will he be able to handle Webb? We'll find out. Webb is coming into this fight. He is fighting out of the UK. He's 6'5". He's 38 years of age, and he's an Orthodox fighter, but he's looking to shore things up with his record of 19 wins, 3 losses, and 15 KOs. It's obvious that he can crack. The last fight that he had that was a loss was to Fabio Wardley, and that goes back to August of 2021, where he was stopped in the first round by Fabio. So he has since won a couple of fights, but he's not very active. Overall, the reason to tune in to this fight would be the IBF title eliminator for welterweight with Karen and Patty. The names are something else, aren't they? But this is what we have to look forward to. And like I said, this is Friday afternoon, stateside time, roughly 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Central, that these men will be getting it on, and it'll be broadcast on Dazn. So with that being said, let me know what your thoughts are about this matchup between Donovan and Chukhadzhian, and who do you have winning? What would you like to see from the winner next? Leave comments and let's discuss further. This is Stormy B-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.